Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today, episode 20 of the career mode as we start out the second season in the truck series. We're going to Daytona. Hopefully we can do pretty well. We got a sick paint job on the car for this year. I think Oakley is the sponsor, so hopefully we can do well and try to win the Daytona 500 this year. Well, it's not Daytona 500, but we're going to Daytona regardless for the start of the year. Hopefully we can win it this year, not mess up on our pit stop, and I think we'll have a shot at winning it. All right, we qualified second for the Daytona race here. We're only behind Matt Crafton, which is crazy. We are very fast single car speed. I have a really good feeling we can win this. We almost did last year.
Welcome to the Sunshine State and the birthplace of NASCAR, Daytona Beach, Florida. Since 1959, a driver's career can be made or broken at Daytona International Speedway. The 2.5-mile tri-oval has served as a proving ground for some of the greatest names in racing. 31 degrees of banking in the turns and incredible speeds on the straightaways have led to the inclusion of restrictor plates here. Aerodynamic drafting has become a must-have skill in order to stay with the pack and master Daytona.
Yeah, we'll see if we really need the draft that much or not. I'm not 100% sure because we are very, very fast.
There's the green flag.
Hopefully we can lead a decent amount of laps. That'd be awesome. How many laps of fuel do we have? We have 9 and there's 19 laps in the race. So I'm not opposed to pitting by myself here just because we do have a lot of single car speed. And I'm hoping we can get out into the lead here early. Try not to get put 3 wide at the same time. Once we can get clear of Crafton. Oh, whoops. Came down on them. Want to push him down. Try to get Crafton to go here. And I want to try to shoot down to his inside.
Clear low.
Kind of force my way down there. Just got to be real steady on the turning. Turning is the hard part to like just get nice and smooth like that. And that is going to help us out a ton this race. Instead of being like jaggedy, like keep tapping it to the left. But we're going to lead the first lap here. I think we could lead the most laps here as well. So that would help us a ton in the points as well. Just to start the year. Don't think we really have any damage on the car. Apparently we do on the front end already. But that's fine. No big deal. We're already pulling away from the pack as well, so that is good news. I know that in the draft they're gonna be faster, especially if they're drafting off of me. I'm gonna try to like stay up out of Hamilton's lane and all that. Hopefully we can pull away on the straightaway a little bit because I put that spoiler angle as low as possible to try to have as much speed as like top speed as possible. So that is helping us a ton. Car doesn't feel tight or loose yet, so I'm happy about that. And we got a decent length race here to try to hold on to this lead. Hamilton's just holding right on that bottom. I'm trying to get him not to get in my draft at all. But he's pulling away from the rest of the pack as well. So it may just be a 2-horse race up here, which I think kind of happened last year as well. Like I started pushing somebody and we got out front, and then when I pitted, I screwed up and took full fuel, like 2 gallons of fuel, because I didn't know exactly how the fuel was going to work out here in the career mode. With us having the pit, I didn't know if you had to take all 2 gallons or not, and if you could take a small amount of fuel and just get enough and go. I wasn't sure, but now we know. After a year in, we made a lot of rookie mistakes, but this is our year to shine. Our sponsor for Oakley this season is Get 2 Wins for $175,000. I completely forgot about that. So when I saw that in the loading screen, I was like thoroughly shocked. I'm like, oh, that's a tough one. So we'll see. I think we can get one here. Auto Club was really good for us last season, or Fontana, whatever you want to call it. Fontana, California. I think in this game it's called California, but I know it is Auto Club, California, Fontana, all the above. And we are just cruising along, and we were pretty good there. So I'm hoping we can get the 2 wins at those tracks. Well, I think we have fully upgraded aero on the car. And I want to say there's one other piece on the car. I want to say it might be the exhaust or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But that is going to help us out a ton this season, just in speed overall. And then hopefully us finishing better, we won't have as much damages on the car, and we can like grind up a lot more money, get the truck faster. Might not be able to compete for the championship this year per se, but potentially next season will be our year, I feel like. Like, we may struggle a little bit through this season, but this is a great start for our second year in the trucks. I cannot wait to get to the Cup Series in use all these little like tips and tricks I've learned in the truck so far for like the setup wise to get faster, because the setups have been massive for us and on improving in our like top end speed and cornering speed and all that. So hopefully we can do pretty well. We got 5 laps of fuel left here. We are 5 laps into the race, so we are probably going to take a full can of fuel, I imagine, when we pit. Not going to take any tires, and we'll just get that that can of fuel and go. Probably like a 3-second pit stop, and hopefully we can keep the lead and just pull away from the pack, because we've done a great job so far. We've led all 5 laps, going on the lap 6 here. All right, we're still holding on to our lead over Hamilton a little bit. We got 3 laps of fuel left. It's going to drop to 2 here, like in this corner. So I don't want to risk running out of fuel. So I'm going to be pitting this time by, just so I know that we'll be safe on that and everything. It seems like the draft's not too big of a deal for us because we are super fast. So I just need to get this thing down here, slowed down to about 65, 70 miles an hour. And oh, 55. Okay, slower than I expected, but we're good to go there. Nice, very happy about that. That's 9 laps of fuel. No tires, we don't need any. We don't need to repair damage. Wedge and tape, everything is fine. Everything on the car feels great. So hopefully pit crew doesn't screw up a 1 can fuel pit stop. It should be like 3 seconds or so, 3-4 seconds, I don't know exactly. 4 seconds and we're gone. Perfect. So we didn't have much damage on the car. We feel like we got in there pretty solid into pit lane. I'm going to try to slowly work our way up on track. Don't want to pull right out in front of anybody. We only fell back to 28th there. There's a few cars right behind us as well. But that's great news that we didn't even fall to last. But we were really far ahead, and I sideswiped that guy. My bad.
Car high.
Ferris, that was my bad. But actually, being back in this, the group back here and stuff will actually help us a little bit on speed. I feel like just getting back up through the field a little bit. We can kind of slingshot and work our way forward, which would be perfect. Like just getting a lot of speed down the straightaways, because I'm already back up to full speed on going into turn 3. So that's massive, because normally by yourself you'd be at like 175 or something. Instead I was at 180 already, which is basically our max. So we got fuel to go to the end now. We got 20 laps of fuel, which is perfect. That we got plenty. Very good. And we got 11 laps to go. We're currently in 28th. We were the first car to pit for sure. And we'll see if we could cycle all the way back around to the front. Everyone around us is pitting. We're already back up to second. First is on pit road. There's the lead back, boys. That was nice and easy. The pit cycle went perfectly for us. I think Gong got up into second. I don't know what happened to Hamilton, but Gong we passed last lap coming out of the pit road, and we're 3.7 ahead of him. Hamilton's 9.3 back. Wow. He either got tires, I think he might have gotten 2 tires or something like that. I don't know, but that's a very weird situation. He lost like 9 seconds to us there on the pit stop cycle. He had to have taken tires or something. Some weird thing happened, but it's probably gonna be a pretty boring race for here on out. We got like coming up to like 7 laps left here, and we're way out ahead, so this could be an easy win for us. First one in the truck series. I'm super pumped about that, and I think the prize pool was 500 grand, so that's going to help us out a ton if depending on how much we get. And then our sponsors, we should get new sponsors after this race as well that we can put on the car, which would be really nice, because we can like move everything around and see how much money we can get per race depending on where we finish. So very excited about that. Let's see how the rest of this plays out.
Last lap.
It's white flag time, and we have made like another second over Britton and Gong behind us. Hamilton actually caught us slightly when we're out by ourselves like this, because he's gotten down to like 8.9, 8.8, but then when we start catching to these lap cars and drafting off them, we pull back away from him a little bit. Same with Crafton. He was like a little bit over 10 seconds back, and he slowly has worked his way forward. But I think he's drafting with Hamilton some, so they're kind of working together to catch me a little, but so far back, we don't have to worry about him at all. Gong, if there's more laps, Gong would be in trouble for sure. But we are coming around the final corners here for our first Daytona win of our career, which is exciting. It's gonna be a huge payday for us. Always for the smaller teams, it means a ton, and it will snowball the rest of the season, hopefully. So, hell yeah. First Truck Series win. We led, I think, almost every lap, because there was 19. We led 16 of them. I don't know who led the other ones. Probably Hamilton, I would imagine. We lapped a handful of cars, I'd say, but it was a great race for us. Out of all that, we get $156,000. I will take it. It looks like the total weekend winnings is only 92,000, but with our multiplier and stuff, that really helped us out a ton. Place 20th or better, place 5th or better is a ton of money. Is 8,500. Lead a lap is $12,500. 10th or better is 13,000, which makes no sense why 5th is worse than 10th. Well, actually, it might be the placement on the car. That might be why. But overall, amazing, phenomenal day for us getting our first win. We strike first on the season, so we're leading in the points, which is amazing. We got a 15-point lead. Gong did lead some laps. He's the only other one with bonus points. So yeah, me and Hamilton are the only one that led any laps. That is awesome. Crafton, who started first, finished 5th. I thought he was in 4th there at the end. Maybe he like got past there by the end. I don't know how. Maybe he hit the wall of turn 4. No clue how that happened, but hell yeah, get our first win of the year. We didn't have a single top 5 last year either, so that is massive. Let me take all of our sponsors off the car so I can like look at all of them and see where I want to place them at, because it's going to make a big difference on where you place everything. Okay, so let's go with the highest paying one is going to be our 1.35 times. 10th or better is 10,000. Lead a lap is 10,000. 5th or better is 85. 10,000, 1350 for finishing first place in a race. I don't know how much that's going to happen though, is the problem. Lead the most laps in a race, 18,500. Wow. That's not going to happen much either. So I kind of want to go a little realistic. Place 3rd or better in a race. How about 10th or better in a race for the base $10,000? That's gonna boost that up to 1350. Amazing. Where's the next best spot? 1.25 times. Leading a lap may be possible, or finishing 3rd place or better. I don't think we're gonna be leading many more laps, if anything. I think we're gonna go with the 3rd place or better for 10,000. That will move that up to 12,500. 5th or better might be the next best option for us, just getting consistently money wise. But yeah, let's go with that 8,500. That's going to keep it at 8,500 there. And then we have 2 spots on the car left. We'll go with the higher paying ones just in case. So we'll go with lead the most laps for 15,725. And then the last spot will be times 0.75. So finishing first would get us $10,000, which would be really tough to do. I think we can only have a shot at really winning one more race this year. So, but that's a lot of money we could get in one race for like leading the most laps and winning a race. That would be phenomenal for us. But we're going on to, where are we going? Actually, we have a lot of money after that. Can we upgrade our car? I just thought about it. I don't know if we can. We'll take a quick peek ski just to see what we could start working towards. Because did we upgrade our engine all the way last time? Yes, we fully upgraded engine at the end of last year. I thought we upgraded aero, but we did not. That's fine. $350,000 for the suspension. The aero package, we have the best aero package. Okay, so we did get that last year. And the exhaust, that will be $265,000. So we have 265 and 350. Good to know. And what is the suspension going to do? That's going to be more of grip. So are we wanting to get more grip or more horsepower on the car? We'll kind of see how we do throughout the year. It's not like a ton more grip, but it's a decent bit. I think it'll help us, but I think the power might help a little bit more, but I'm not 100% sure about all that. We got a long time to figure it out anyways, but we're not doing any of those races. We're going to be jumping straight to March. There's our birthday in this month. Very nice. Going on to Darlington. Hopefully we can do pretty well this time around. All right, let's get to qualifying here at Darlington. Car feels pretty good. I ran like a mid 33 is what we've ran so far, so I'd be like 9th right now at a mid 33, so hopefully we could hit around that. That'd be really nice. 33.3 actually we hit, so it was a little faster than I thought. I thought it was like a 33.4 something, but we'll see what we can do. This Darlington is a little weird still to me because it's so wide. I'm not used to it, but hopefully we can run pretty well. We got more speed than we did last year for sure, because I think my last year's time was like a second slower, or over a second slower. It was like a mid 34. But even just coming here with the same exact setup that we did last year, we were already a second faster, and then I made it even quicker, which is positive. We'll see what we can do, though. Hopefully we can nail this one lap, because it's only one lap for qualifying. It's weird how Daytona gets you 2 laps to qualify, and then Darlington, a lot of other places are only 1. So it's a little weird. Try not to turn the wheel too much. Try to keep it as straight as possible. Get as much speed as we can for the straightaways. We're really close to redlining there. I pushed up way too high. We're gonna slow up a lot in this corner, but get a good run off of it. Hopefully that's around a mid 33. 33.6, all right, a little bit slower than I wanted it to be, but that's not awful. I think that's still top 10 currently. Got pushed back all the way to 15th though, so not the worst. We were 2 seconds off of first. Damn. Norrick up front is flying, and Hamilton is in 10th, so he is currently the guy we're battling in points with. But we're going to be battling a lot more people in points later on.
Welcome to NASCAR's oldest super speedway, Darlington Raceway in South Carolina. I'm Alan Bestwick, the lady in black, the granddaddy of them all. Call it what you will, but Darlington is always one thing, a challenge. This unique 1 1/3 egg-shaped oval has well earned the nickname, the track too tough to tame.
It's interesting because this and Dover kind of have like similar names, like the Monster Mile. I feel like that place that they've called similar, but it's not exactly the same and stuff like that. But here we go into turn 1. Hopefully we don't run over a bunch of people.
Still there.
Nope, everybody actually kept speed really well. Perfect. Okay, I thought we were going to be like flying up on them for some reason into that corner. We got a ton of draft coming down this backstretch, gaining some spots, which is nice. That doesn't happen off the start of a race very much. Gonna try to take them inside. That sounds weird. Don't take it out of context, please. Definitely are slow through the corner. That's where we're struggling right now, is corner speed. But we have worked our way up to 12th in 1 lap, so that's not bad. Getting 3 spots in a lap, I'll take that all day, especially off a restart when normally we're slow on restarts. Don't flip him. I was trying to keep my speed. Could not get the thing rotated though. That was unfortunate.
Car high.
Definitely messed that up a good bit. I was down low trying to get the speed, and I just pushed all the way up. How much fuel do we have? How long is this race? 24. We should have about, 10 laps left in fuel. I was thinking it's about 12, so it makes sense. So we got to make sure we don't run out of fuel. I think when I raced here last season, I was running out of fuel coming down the backstretch for the pit stop, I want to say. So that's what I remember a little bit off of this race last year. I don't think we did terrible, but I don't think we did great by any means. But I can tell you we're probably already doing better than we were last season, because there's no way we were in 13th, close to the top 10 like we are now. There's no shot of it. But I think we're going to take 4 tires when we pit and everything, just because... no, do we take 2? Maybe we take 2 tires and go, because the right sides are going to get really worn out. I just don't think the lefts will as much. And I think they'll be okay for a 24-lap run. You can see that right front already getting pretty worn in. The back right's actually more heated up than the back left, which makes sense as well, because I did get the car a little looser with the setup. So that's what I was hoping to do, is try to get that right rear to wear out more than the left sides. So we could take maybe 2 tires and go. I need to change the wedge a little bit as well. I moved that down and it does not feel like a good change, so I probably need to move that back up.
20 to go.
But we got 20 to go. Falling back from these guys a little bit, because I think the car's a little tight. Messed up through the center of that corner. I got loose, and then I tried straightening it out, and straightened it out a little too much. But Setzer is catching us. We got Schrader behind us as well. Don't know where Schrader finished at Daytona, because he was the guy that we finished behind in points last year. He was 15th in points. We were 16th, but we were like 200 to 300 points off of him. So I'm hoping we can try to beat out Schrader and them this year. Try to get like a top 10 in points. I think that would be a solid season for us. Oh, Setzer really sending it down there. Was not expecting that, but we just got a little bit of tap on the rear end, it seems like, so we're fine. But hopefully we can hold it decent throughout this race. Try not to lose too many spots. Try to get a solid top 15, I think would be a good day for us. Because we qualified 15th, hopefully we could stay around there. We're running a lot better now that I've like calmed and just stayed consistent, because we've actually caught back up the Setzer and running really good lap times. That was our fastest lap time of the race too, which is great. But just trying to keep the car nice and steady It seems like once you get 5+ laps on the car, the tires feel better or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it feels really good. We're doing pretty solid right now. But getting that spot back, I think we're going to be pitting here pretty soon. 3 laps left. Should we pit? I think we're going to pit on this time by, because it's going to be down to 2 laps left. I don't want to be sputtering going into pit road. So we're going to be pitting this time by. They just told me I was low on fuel. That was a 32.9. Damn, we are flying right now. We're definitely going to get right sides only. Left sides are only up to like 170, 180-ish on the left front. I think this is already a lapped car up here, I want to say. Yeah, because Lester is going around them. But this pit road is very tough to hit, so we're going to try to be aggressive, but also try and get down here and slow it up, because I don't know what speed is. 55. Where is it? All right, we're good. We were a little slow into it, but that's okay. 16 laps, I'm not going to risk it. 2 tires, don't repair damage. I'm going to move that wedge back a little bit, because it didn't feel great on the short run, but the longer run definitely felt really good. I was happy with that. So come on, guys, get this good 2-tire stop down. We should be out in like 6-7 seconds total, I think, because the right sides take longer than the one can. And 7.3 there, it said. Pretty solid. I'll take that. Looks like we're falling back in positions. We're 29th. A lot of these guys' signs are waving, so they're probably coming down pretty soon. Once again, we did not cycle all the way out to dead last, which is nice to see. Love to see that. We have more speed this year to where we're not cycling dead last so far in the first 2 races of the season. Very happy about that. That's a leader.
The 88 car is headed into the pit.
Gonna try to... Oh, they're all pitting right there. But look, they're slowing up so much earlier than I was. Maybe I got a little bit aggressive on the pit road there, and it worked out for us. So hopefully they take 4 tires. I can gain some spots here. Because in the next lap or so, I'll probably be able to see where we cycle out to. Because the 2-tire strategy may have worked out for us, because we got fresh rights. The lefts are going to still be a little bit worn, but not much at all. We could preserve the left sides for the rest of this. How many laps we have left? We have just about halfway in the race. So coming up this time is 12 laps left. He's not pitting, so we should be able to pit past him pretty easy off turn 4 here. Don't block me, you son of a bitch. I don't like you. I was trying to get by you clean. Now you gave us some front damage and stuff like that. That was just unnecessary. But we were in front of Jay Small, who's that green car down there. Schrader, Setzer, we were right in front of when we pitted. So we're going to be like right back where we were almost. That's good. Lester was way out there in front of us. Jay Wood, where was he? I think he was already in front of us as well, I want to say. But we were in front of Setzer. We were in front of Jay Small and Schrader, so that's a good sign. I think they all took 2 tires as well, it seems like, I would imagine. But we're kind of cycling out almost to where we were. We might be like a spot or 2 better. Nope, 15th. Maybe we're 1 spot worse, but maybe somebody has stayed out so far. More up front, I don't know. Maybe that blah guy they're passing stayed out so far. He might have. Oh yeah, it looks like he's pitting this time. So that's going to be up to 14. So back to where we were. So it seems like a 2-tire pit stop worked perfectly. We blended right back to where we were fighting with Setzer. And we got like, what, 10 laps to go? We're 13th now. Okay, so we actually gained a spot. I'll take that. Somebody else is coming off pit road right there. Is that going to be a lapped car though? It looks like it's going to be, because Lester is the spot ahead of us. So not sure where they're at, but I think they were when we passed when we first came off pit road for our position. So it makes sense that they're a lap down. But Lester way up there in that red car. There's 1 car in between both of us here, trying to get up to that 12th spot. We'll see if we can try to chase them down and stay ahead of Setzer here. But Setzer is flying up on us. He's going to give us a battle here real quick, it looks like. Tires not really worn in. We're good. Another one coming off pit road, but that was a lapper. This is the guy I think we ran into trying to get by him. Yes, it is. That 258. Oh, don't put me there. Setzer got slowed up by him, which was perfect there for us. We went to the inside. Setzer went to the outside. But it seemed like the right sides definitely, when they wore in a little bit after 5 laps or so, they started feeling better. Like they're starting to feel better now. But we'll see if we can hold off Setzer here for the rest of the race. Schrader is back there in 15th. And we are having a real solid race here. 2 in a row. Great way to start out this season. I am pumped. Lester's getting slowed up there by a lot of lap cars. Setzer's getting to my outside also. But I think Lester is slowly working his way around them, but he is really struggling to get around that pack. He finally got by them though, but we're gonna have to do the same thing. There's 3 lap down cars. They're racing side by side for that position. Gotta try to block Setzer off the exit here. Trying to like make him not be able to get around us, but we got these lap cars here, which are gonna be a little sketchy. Seems like they're single filing out a little bit, so that's good. Try to take them on the outside. No, I'm gonna dive back down. See if we can't get him here on the exit. Kind of push him up a little bit to be in Setzer's way.
All clear.
Nope, being Setzer just splitting them 3 wide. No, Setzer got slowed up a little bit there, but that was perfect for us. Lester definitely is getting checked up by these lap cars. Let's not smack the wall and get a Darlington stripe. We do not need that. 3 and 4 has definitely been my bad corner of the 2, but Setzer, or not Setzer, Lester is now way ahead from that lap car. Well, as soon as he clears the lap car, he's gone, but if he gets held up some more, we might be able to catch him. But we only got like, what, 5 laps to go there? Yeah, 5 laps to go. We got a 7/10 lead on Setzer, but he just got clear of the lap cars, so he might start catching us again, but we should be able to hold off 13th here. I'd be super happy about that to start the season. Oh, we got the leader catching up to us, actually, right behind us. I think it's the 90 car of Norick who got pole, because he is absolutely flying. I think we just went 1 lap down there. We sure did. That's the first lead lap guy that has passed us. I imagine he is the leader. But with only like a couple laps left here, we just got to hold off Setzer. Just really do not need a caution now that we're a lap down. That would be detrimental, because all we can do is really lose spots. We can't really gain any. So got to be careful around these lap cars. Try not to wreck them. Get the hell out of my way, though, or I will dump you. We're on the white flag, so there won't be any caution now, but damn, these guys are not making it easy to pass, I'll tell you that. Some of them actually get out of the way a little bit, but that's definitely checking up Setzer a little bit. Oh no, Setzer is flying. Oh no, no, mirror drive, mirror drive. We're on the final lap here that we went a lap down, so 1 less lap we got to hold Setzer off for, but we do got 2 lap cars here. Oh, don't go wide, don't go wide. We're good, we're good. Oh, checking up a little bit. Setzer, stay behind us. No, mirror driving the hell out of them. Hell yeah, we're gonna come on 13th, baby. I'll take it. 2 races in a row, 2 solid runs for us. Norwick led 22 of the 24 laps, it looks like. On the move, we went from 15th to 13th. That's the biggest move of the race. That's crazy. So I'm happy about that. Getting 13th is a solid day for us. We do gain $9,700. Not terrible. Why do we have so many expenses? Oh, probably our pit crew and stuff. Yeah, crew fees is $4,200. Repair fees was nearly $2,000, so that kind of sucked. But luckily, we gained a decent amount of money with our multiplier. That does help us because we get no sponsors for not finishing top 10 or anything. So that's definitely going to be the hard part of this season, is when we don't finish top 10, we're not going to be getting much money. So that's unfortunate. Crawford looks like takes the points lead, which is fine. We fell to 5th. We're only 11 points back, honestly, but after winning the first race, we dominated. Norwig dominated this race, and he is 6 points ahead of us. So solid day for us. I will take that after the first 2 races of the year. That's an awesome start, and I couldn't ask for much more, really. And we can't add anything. Oh, qualify 5th or better. Oh, these are like qualify. The place 7th or better, you get $7,777. That's actually really funny. 15th or better, that's more realistic for something we could do, but we cannot add anything else on the car. Actually, we could change that. Ooh, 10th or better? No, because that's actually a good one for us to get, because I feel like we can get a couple 10ths, but can we change anything else in the car? 5th or better in a race? Oh, we might want to change that out for 15th or better, because I feel like we can get that more. Let's no, let's not leave that. I need to remove this sponsor and put in 15th or better in its spot, because I actually feel like we can gain some money getting that 15th or better a few times this year. So that would have given us an extra $6,000 in this race alone. So that's going to be helpful going forward. We're going to hit our birthday, and then next episode, we're going to be going on to Martinsville. So Martinsville is going to be a tough one. I think we got a little screwed there from a caution last time. I think there's some weird things going on with cautions at that track. So hopefully we can avoid all that nonsense. But appreciate you guys for watching, as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We won our first truck race. That is awesome. And we got 13th at Darlington, which is amazing. I'm super excited about that. So I got to do some work next episode at Martinsville, and hopefully we can do well there, because we are off to a phenomenal start to the season. And once again, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.